This is a Red Sox jersey. And this is a Red Sox jersey redesigned, not including the stripes. The printer just wasn't working. And I'm going to compare current versus redesigned MLB jerseys for all 30 teams to see which one is better. Starting off with the Diamondbacks, I really like the snake design on here with the pinstripes. The snake kind of going around the A looks really nice. I really want the Diamondbacks to bring back their purple uniforms, but I still think this one's pretty nice too, so I'll go with the new one. Oh, that new Reds jersey is actually pretty crispy. It's a cool font. I usually like words on jerseys more than just a side logo, so I'm going to go with the new one here too. But yeah, all these are really good so far. I spoke too soon. It looks like some 7-year-old iPad kid drew the letters on with his like expensive Apple pen his parents bought him. I'm definitely staying with the current uniform here. However, I do like the little baseball on the new one. Now, this is what we're talking about. This is a really nice away uniform. If the White Sox actually use this would be one of the top road jerseys in the league. The gray with the pinstripes is such an underrated look. The font looks cool and the underline stick makes it all pop. Definitely going with the new one here. This is a solid looking jersey. There's not much difference between the both of them. I like that the axe goes through the letters for the new one, but they're both pretty good. But I'll go with the current one, just barely. The green on this Red Sox jersey looks really good. I like the font here too, with the B swirling all the way over. I think it would also be really cool if they had the word Green Monster on there too. I would much rather this as their City Connect uniform than the yellow. Now the Cardinals don't really use the red on their uniforms that much. Now both these uniforms are actually pretty nice, and I like on the new one how the Cardinals swinging the bat, but I'm going to go with the current one just because I like the yellow long bat with the two Cardinals sitting on it. Ooh, this is interesting. I like the black sleeves with the white font on the new one. It actually makes it really pop, and I think it goes really good and adds some depth. They both look pretty good, but I think I'm going to go with the new one here. I think if the Orioles were to get new jerseys, they should go back to that 1980s look, I think it is, where it had like the striped sleeves. That looked really good. The Cubs don't really use the baby blues, and they definitely should, but these new ones are so sick. I love the red font with the little cub going in the outside the O. Whoever made these jerseys is actually doing pretty good, I gotta say, besides that Dodgers one. I like that they went for something different here for the Tigers. The side striped tiger stripe things and the claw marks on the logo are pretty cool, but I'm going to stay with their current one right now. Similar to the other teams, I think if they go back to some of their old uniforms like in 1977, I'm just a big fan of that stripes on the sleeve and the collar. The Royals, I really like the crown on the font here, and I like that the font's a bit bigger too. I like the darker blue though, but still, I'm gonna go with the new one. All I want is the Marlins to go back to their Florida Marlins look. It looks so clean back in the day. I don't think the colors on these new ones work that well. I like the white font better. This Rockies one is a much better look. The font looks way better. Their current font is just garbage. I don't like it. It's not clear. I like this new one, how there's mountains in it, and their purple really stands out too, so we'll go with the new one for sure. The Angels, both of these are nice, but usually I'll always go with the baby blue. I just think it always looks better. But the Angels should make new uniforms and use some of these fonts and stuff in them. Both these are pretty good. The A's always have good uniforms, but I'll stick with the white font. I like the color on the current Mets one a bit better, so I'll go with that. But I do like Mr. Met on the side. And it'd also be nice if they went back to like their 1986, somewhere around there, that jersey. That'd be pretty good. Again, I like stripes on the sides if you can't tell. Both these Twins jerseys are very nice. I'd like to see the hat for the new one, just to see how the whole uniform flows together, but I will go with the current one right now just because of that sick nickname, Twin Cities. I'm really glad the Brewers got new uniforms a few years ago. Both these look the exact same pretty much, except one says Brewers, one says Milwaukee. I'd like to see them go for that lighter blue that they wore in like 1993, I think. I had that memorized because I always used them in Road to the Show. But yeah, these look the exact same. Actually, wait, the new one has a little piece of grain or something on it. Just for that, the new one wins. The Nationals seem to be switching away from that weird Walgreens logo, and they don't actually wear this jersey anymore, but I do like the new one here better. The font looks super clean, and I like the sleeves better. Both of these look pretty similar, but I like the all black font. I think it sticks out better with the all orange uniform. I'm not really a big fan of Cleveland's branding right now. The orange would be a little bit different, but I'd like to see them go back to the sleeves, how they wore it back in the day. You can say Guardians instead, but I like the color design on this better. This Pirates jersey's got some cool little waves on the bottom, but you're not going to realize it when the jersey's tucked in. I like the Pirates side patch in their current one, so we'll keep it the same. This is interesting. Real quick, if you haven't already, subscribe. I made this sign myself. I really like the little friar on that new uniform on the side. If it was just the jersey by itself, I'd say the new one might be better, but I know their current one goes super well with their pants and their hats, so we'll keep it the same. I like that the Astros went with a different font here. I probably like the side things on their current jersey better, but that little orbit thing on the O on the new one, I think that might be enough just to give it the win. This is a solid idea for a Blue Jays jersey. I like that they went with the leaf on the outside of the J instead this time, but I'm not a big fan that it's between those two words and it's like right on the buttons. I just feel like when you unbutton the jersey, it's just gonna look kind of weird. I don't know. I like it better back in the early 2000s when that same logo was just on the side, but this is still a pretty solid one, but we'll keep it the same. Now, I wonder if the Phillies red jersey would look better if the font was white, but both these are solid. I like how they have the bell in this jersey, but the P looks a little weird with that really long stem. It's almost like a reverse of their powder blue jerseys where like the maroon's the main thing, but we'll keep it the same. The new Texas jersey on this looks really nice. I know they probably want to have at least one jersey where they have that Texas font that they used to wear. I just think that Rangers cursive looking font looks a lot better, especially with that little white and that little red stripe on different sides. So we'll go with the new one here, but just on a side note, one of my favorite Rangers jerseys is like from the 1970s when they got like the striped belt, striped pants and sleeves and all that. So if they could wear these jerseys more often, I'd be happy. This is a decent little jersey here. The trident going through the S is cool. It looks more like a spring training or a minor league jersey, so I'll just keep it the same. Now, the Yankees will never change their jerseys, but I still like this new uniform they made. The red pinstripes is super different, and I like that. I like how they have the hat on top of the NY logo. I feel like that font could be a little more aggressive looking, though. I like the sleeves with the number and the little navy on the ends, too. We'll keep it the same here, but I think if the Yankees ever get a City Connect, this could be a good option, or something like an all black with white stripes, like what the White Sox did or what Vanderbilt is. Just add its own little twist. The Rays so badly need a rebrand. Get some new font. Get rid of that garbage old one. I really like the font on this other jersey, so we'll go with the new one here. And if you want to see the craziest two-sport athlete ever, click this. Oh. Oh, you like it?